I wanted this beginning bit of this series to actually be a moment to get ready, to actually reflect on what calendar are we living in and what would it look like for us to get ready for God to come for us and to celebrate in a different way.
So you created this series to slow down, to help people reflect. So tell me about how you put it together and the reason you chose certain readings over other readings. And yeah, tell me about the structure of the Advent series.
Advent is not new. I'm new to it, but this church calendar is something that the church has used to order our lives, to tell the story for thousands of years. This is not something new. But as part of that, you can find Advent devotionals, all sorts of different things like that. But some of my frustration in the small amount of time that I have is that a lot of what gets offered as Advent reflections is lots of other people's words and not very much scripture. And so I've put together these readings, which is, again, following a much older tradition. This is not something new that I came up with, but it borrows from more liturgical traditions that have been reading the scripture over and over and over in a set rhythm. And so this year I've taken the story, the Christmas story from Luke, which is like the most famous one if you've been in a Christmas pageant, or because Luke also really slows down and spends quite a bit of time he actually starts the Christmas story not with Jesus, but with the birth of Jesus' cousin. So you get multiple chapters of this like slow story that's slowed down. And so for each week, there's a reading from the book of Luke, the Christmas story as we know it. But then on both sides of it, I've set other texts from scripture that are all things that will help us be able to see the Christmas story more clearly.